3 shootings in an hour. 2 men dead, 4 others injured in the city.
Now, this all happened last night. Last night in Baltimore. It's just a continuation of what we're seeing, violence all across our city.
WMER2 News' Kendall Green joins us live now in the studio, fueling the frustrations. Kendall, folks just want to see some resolution. They want things to be safe.
Yeah, good evening, Jamie and Kelly, of course, and for good reasons. Folks want safer streets, of course, in Baltimore. And after talking to a man who spent decades in prison, he says after the recent murders, he felt more secure behind bars.
Freedom was nothing like what I thought it would be. Freedom was more harder. It was more callous because I thought I left all the worst people in prison until I got out of prison and realized the worst people were out here. I was shocked by that because I thought everybody out here was good. That's why they was out here. You know, it was a rude awakening.
A rude awakening for Earl Nelson and also for a mother who hopes her son won't fall victim to violence across Baltimore.
We as parents should not have to have that fear or concern that I'm going to get that dreadful phone call that says, "I'm so sorry." Or I'm going to get police coming up to my door saying, "Miss Calloway, I'm sorry, there was nothing we could do."
It's a call Gary Brown remembers getting back in August.
I was home, and I remember my sister calling my mom and my aunt calling my mom, crying hysterically, you know, telling us that she got shot. And my mom calling me, and she's crying.
It's the call at least 6 families received last night that their loved ones were victims of gun violence across Baltimore in less than 1 hour. Police found a 23-year-old man with gunshot wounds on South Fulton around 5:25 Thursday. A 15-year-old shot in the leg around 6:20 near Gelston Road, where they located 2 other victims.
I love this guy personally, myself, you feel me? Like, he was a good, strong dude, worked, did his thing, smart dude who wasn't, you know, I mean, he didn't have to go like how he went. I hear sirens every day. That's nothing. But when you standing over top of your dead friend, that means something.
Something DIANNA says is worthy of action, attention, change.
I hurt for the mothers. I really do. Because their lives are taken from them. It was a senseless act. And now you have 2 grieving mothers that are going to have to figure out how they're going to bury their children. Children are not allowed to be children now.
Now, solving city gun violence isn't one solution away from being fixed.